Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that we're fresh out of streetlight crusading oil and we've got to return these lasers back to the shop before the warranty expires, I think it's just about that time for us to bring the Tuesday Night Special for this milestone edition to an emphatic close. But if you missed anything for this special month-ending edition of the show, don't worry, we got you covered. Because you can catch this show again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, now named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag Tuesday Night Special 280. And as a matter of fact, according to the maestro for that sign that we pointed at during the great moments in wrestling history, yeah, that laser costs $280. Yikes. And if you guys want to figure out other crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for these remaining days of this Year of the Fist Part 6, heading directly into the 29 days of greatness like overly expensive lasers, you can go ahead and check it out on our YouTube/Twitter pages, still named the same, only known as COO Agent 0012. Before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the Streetlight Crusaders out there for listening in to another late night, post-midnight milestone edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Johnny Gomez and Nick Diamond at the end of every episode of Celebrity Deathmatch. And yeah, the PR department says we mention this every year, but it's sort of a tradition, so let us have this one. And they're giving us thumbs up. Alright, thanks guys. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for doing that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, because your music, like we always say, is a constant inspiration source for us to come up with crazy shows like this. So keep that music coming and keep doing what you do best. And speaking of people that are doing what they do best on a daily basis, we would like to thank our musical guest for this week, none other than Jason Klung with his song, Pet the Dog, that was featured during the intro for this week's edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And as always, Jason, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to see what other cool and exciting things you got planned down the tubes. And hopefully a trailer for Dead Winter for Monday in the near future. Yeah, fingers crossed. And finally, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those cool video game hits and clips that we had a chance to mention during this week's show and for this entire month. And as always, guys, keep those games coming, keep them a-flowing, because we will always mention them a part of this show for an insomniac audience that can't sleep just like we can. So at least it'll keep you entertained. And plus, we love mentioning your games. And I guess when everybody thanked, you guys out there, now we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the maestro, and especially for all you up-all-nighters, late-night drivers, insomniac television watchers, and especially for you Streetlight Crusaders celebrating the Year of the Fist, heading into greatness like we are, saying, good fight, good night. But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next month for the countdown to an Insomniatic Award Show edition of the Tuesday Night Special. But until then, go get some sleep, and good night, everybody.